Oh God, Lewis. I mean, I've always wanted to be in the NFL. My dad played American football growing up in the UK, and he was my inspiration. So it had to be a very quick decision. James Cook at the IPP did a great job of being able to get me to Florida within 4 days. So it was a very quick decision, but I've always wanted to do it. It was just about the right time. Stepping away from rugby and going into, this new adventure that I've dreamt of doing. So I haven't officially got one or thought of one. I kind of thought of one. I got a few, football players or soccer players that I like their celebrations. I like Jude Bellingham's. I think that's pretty cool. That's that one. I like Mbappe's, which is that one. There's a few. I obviously like Ronaldo's. I did that in the World Cup. I'll have to have a good think about that one. I mean, I've had a lot of support over the past 5-6 months from my old rugby teammates, coaches, and definitely from fans as well. So you obviously get a bit of hate, but you deal with that the right way, and you look forward to the next role and the next job I've got, and that is being in the NFL. So I'm very happy with my move. For me, I think kick return's massive. I think being able to catch the ball and try and break the defence. Obviously, I was doing that in rugby, but there's new kick-off rules and different styles in the NFL that will definitely help me from the off. There's a lot to learn for me. It's a completely different sport, so I've got a lot to learn. But I think in the transferable skills sense, then I think kick-off returns can be massive for me. So the legacy I want to leave behind is being able to inspire as many people to go from, the likes of Wales, England, and go into abroad. Obviously America's massive. So being able to go onto, that world stage and being able to play a sport that you love, that's kind of why I made the move, being able to leave rugby and join a sport in the NFL, which is absolutely massive. So, I want to inspire as many people as I can to make that jump if they wanted to do so. I've had a lot of support from younger kids in Wales who really want to do that as well. So, that's kind of the legacy I want to leave behind. I've received a lot of advice, good stuff from my family. I mean, my dad, he always tells me to back myself, and that's kind of where I get my confidence from. My family have supported me from day one, so kind of trying to make them proud, every time I step on that field is massive for me. And I kind of had the mindset of, trying to be unstoppable, and every time I step onto that field, I'm making a difference. So, I've had a lot of good advice from my family, and I've taken it on board. From my dad before every game, and it'll be a little paragraph, a bit of motivation, just saying go back yourself, be confident, believe in yourself, and show everyone what you can do. I think if you're visiting Penarth this summer, I recommend going to the pier, maybe having some fish and chips and having an ice cream, especially if the weather's good. The main thing I miss about Wales is probably my family, to be honest. Being 12 hours away is pretty tough, so I'd say my family. I'm very happy. I'm very happy. And down days for me, it's very intense. So training days are long. It's mentally draining. I've made this switch, and I'm loving every step that I'm taking. So, my down times are probably trying to learn a playbook, because there's a lot of plays, and trying to get as much sleep as possible, because training days are long and they can be heavy. So I'd say learning the playbook and trying to get as much sleep as I can.